We have heard the rumor, comrades, but we remain steadfast that the autonomy of the Youth League must never be trampled with, and we are not a generation to trample that one. Comrade President Julius Malema.
Amanda! 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 Viva ANC! Viva! Viva Communist Party! Viva! Viva COSATU! Viva! Long live ANC Youth League! Long live! Watinta Bafazi! Long live Young Communist League! Long live! Long live COSAS! Long live! Long live SASCO! Long live! Long live SANCO! Long live! Long live the Veterans League! Long live! Amanda! Uile Musho Mavuru Uile! Uile Musho Adagata Marukhwana Uile! Uile Musho Abutwana Muimela Uile! Forward with the people's power! Forward! Forward with the people's power! Forward! Amanda! Thank you very much, comrades. Baetapele ba African National Congress, who are here, Comrade Besane, Baetapele ba SANCO, COSAS, SASCO, YCL, and all progressive formations. Baetapele ba province, ba region, ya ANC Youth League. Baetapele ba nationale, ba ANC Youth League, Baba Etileng Pele, the Deputy President. Comrades, in the Youth League, we've got a Deputy President. The role of the Deputy President is to become acting President in the absence of the President. And there must never be a confusion. Even if I die tomorrow, a man who assumes power is Comrade Ronald Lamola up until the branches of the Youth League elect a full-time president. So there should never be a confusion. The Mickey Mouses that are doing round, wanting to confuse the structures of the Youth League, you must tell them they don't know the constitution of the ANC Youth League. And the fact that they don't know the constitution of the Youth League, it means they cannot lead the ANC Youth League. Because in the absence of the president, there is a deputy president who assumes the responsibilities of a president. I thought I needed to clear that perception, because I'm told this morning, just next door, there was a burial of a president of the Youth League. Now that burial should know that it is a birth of an acting president, Ronald Lamola. Uska papela di politiki ya usaditsile. Unneka gae. Uye papa ko gae. If you don't understand politics, I don't need the permission of any individual to be here. I'm a South African. I have a right of movement. I go wherever I want to go. I require no permission of any leader of a provincial government or a national government. Therefore, those who are saying, I do not have a permit to be here, you are not different from the apartheid regime which restricted the movement of our people. Bramford people The reason Winnie Mandela was locked up here, house arrest here, is because they wanted to restrict her movement. And these ones next door, they want to do exactly what apartheid did to Comrade Winnie Mandela. But the fact that I said it today, then they've learned something. Our Youth League president cannot come here. We are not different from the police who said Winnie Mandela cannot leave a house here. Because that right to move everywhere in this country we fought for. There was blood on the floor. People died for us to go everywhere. How can we go to the stronghold of IFP in Natal and not go to a stronghold of the ANC which has fought for freedom of movement? It cannot be in the name of the ANC that people restrict movement of other people. But members of the Youth League, you are called upon to defend the organization. If police are not going to help us to deal with hooligans and thugs, you must take it upon to attend to them. You must attend to them in a manner that they will understand that repeating it might be knocking at the door of death. They must know that you don't play next to the meetings of the Youth League. Because go Youth League, but I'll summarize. You will be summarized like you summarized them in the morning after they've eaten a bread with jam. That is their activity, eating bread with jam, and after eating, they think that they have eaten on behalf of the masses. They have gone to parliament. They have gone to government. They are in municipalities. They eat every day in and out, and they forget that we've got the majority of our people who are not eating outside. Habaija kotafle, baija munati, banana or baija on behalf of all of you. Habatekile tafula fork and knife. Barujua munati, this is on behalf of the people of Free State. I'm doing this on their behalf. It can never be correct. Honali squatter camp Pumo says it's nameti. That squatter camp must have water. That squatter camp must have electricity. Once they've delivered water and electricity in that squatter camp, then we'll know that these are our real leaders. They deserve our respect. The ANC cannot be controlled by few people here in Bramford. You cannot allow that yourself as members of the ANC. And they tell you that if you don't follow orders, you will never work. You rather die of poverty than to sell out the generational mission. Let them kill us. We don't care. We are not the first one to be killed for what we believe in. Solomon Mahlangu was hanged for his beliefs. Grisani was killed for his beliefs. Nelson Mandela was jailed for 27 years for his beliefs. Who are we? There is no grave of poverty. We don't care. We will die with our souls intact. I'm speaking to you as an unemployed youth after being fired from the African National Congress. So I don't theorize about being unemployed. I am unemployed. I do not care whether I get a job tomorrow. I will die for what I believe in. The Youth League is not an organization of beggars. The Youth League is an organization that is supposed to raise critical opinions in society and in the African National Congress. And once you attend the Youth League in a manner they did, you are suppressing a body of opinion. It can never be correct. Today, we have this freedom because of the Youth League. The Youth League changed the ANC. The Youth League made the ANC to be radical. The ANC has not always been radical. It is the Youth League that said we must take up arms and kill for our freedom. The elders at that time, they said no, the Youth League leadership was too ambitious. They don't know what they are talking about. But that criticism did not demoralize the leaders of the Youth League. Today, they are former leaders of the Youth League who want to educate us about radicalism and militancy when they know themselves they don't know radicalism. They don't know militancy. Therefore, they are not qualified to lecture anybody about radicalism. They know, the only thing they know is mimicking leaders of the ANC. Is wanting to wear like leaders of the ANC. That is the only thing they know. If they want a subject on militancy, they must come here in Free State. And then they must spend some time so that you educate them about what radicalism is. We cannot be told by people who sold out workers that militancy is anarchy. The only thing they are known of in the ANC was to attack the Communist Party and COSATU when they were demanding genuine rights for the workers. Who are they today to tell us about respect? It's respect for elders when it comes to you, but it's not respect to the elders when you are insulting the workers of COSATU and the Communist Party. Because they are poor, they don't deserve your respect. You also have a question to answer. Was it a respect when you insulted the workers? When the workers were fighting privatization? When the workers were demanding equal pay for equal work, you stood up and attacked these workers. When the workers said the economic policy of South Africa called GEAR is not working for the poor, you stood up and attacked those workers. Were you respectful? Because to us, we never took it as a matter of respect. We thought it was a robust debate. And we still take it, even after your article today, as a robust debate. It's not a robust debate when it's conducted only by you. You must also allow others to engage in that robust debate. We cannot be told by those who sold their souls how to conduct our struggles. They can never be remembered for anything in the Youth League. They have no legacy. There is nothing to quote except to say they were wearing beautiful suits. That is what we know them for. And therefore, they have no right, they have no monopoly of understanding what militancy means. An economic struggle is a militant struggle. It's a struggle that demands the land. We want the land that was stolen from us by the settlers. And we are not going to apologize about that. If you check between Bloemfontein and here in Brantford, there is an open land there. You must ask yourself for now, who owns this land? It is the poor. It's not the people of Free State. Some of this land, it is even owned by foreigners. They don't know how Brantford looks like. They talk about it in London. I have a property in Brantford, but they've never been here. They don't know They don't know that you live in squatter camps because there is no available land. The land has been fenced by those who come from outside. We must reclaim that land. We must take that land because the ANC was formed for that purpose, to reclaim the land that was taken from our grandfathers. The ANC was not formed for blue lights. The ANC was not formed for air-conditioned offices. That is a by the way. The real struggle is the land issue. And for as long as we do not own the land, we have not attained our freedom. Today, many of you are unemployed. Despite the fact that there are mines here with a lot of opportunities. Position, yes, on a jury, deal to buy 5. If we are to 1 and 4 people are retrenched, and the money that is supposed to go to those 4 people goes into the profits of the bosses, the owners of the means of production. Today, many young people graduate, they can't find jobs. Because those who control the economy, they are refusing to create jobs. And those who are supposed to force them and regulate them and make sure that they create jobs, they are in bed with them. Those who used to be heroes of the working class have sold out the working class. Today, the word working class does not exist in their vocab. The only thing they know is investors. We are chasing away investor confidence. Nobody speaks about the hopes of the hopeless. The only people we must be concerned about is investors. Who is an investor? The investor is a white male. We must be concerned about how a white male feels about our struggle. Not the people who have voted for us. Nobody has ever taken a stand and said the positions of the Youth League do not represent the aspirations of those who are unemployed, of those who are domestic workers, of the mine workers. Nobody. The only thing they say is that we are chasing away the investor. But who's going to give hope to the hopeless? Who's going to feed our people with a spirit of Asijiki, soldiering on, demanding economic freedom? Because we have a role to mobilize the hopeless. Because if we don't do that, a reactionary force is going to do that. Somebody who is selling us out will hijack this struggle and make the workers turn against the ANC. So we must defend the African National Congress, the achievements of the ANC. The Freedom Charter said we will give free education. The question is, where is the free education? The Freedom Charter said the land shall be shared amongst those who work it. Those who are working on this land do not have the land. The Freedom Charter said the mineral wealth shall be transferred into the hands of the people. You are the people, you don't have the mineral wealth. Comrades, the Freedom Charter said the people shall govern. By governing did not mean you shall send the representatives to parliament. Governing meant that you shall determine what should happen in this country on a daily basis. And anybody who does not listen to what you, the masses of our people, want, that person is contradicting the Freedom Charter. Comrades, our Bible is the Freedom Charter. We must all know the Freedom Charter by heart. And this generation of the youth must never sell out the Freedom Charter. When you take a decision in the municipality, in government, you must ask yourself, what does the Freedom Charter say on this matter? Because today, it's not about what the Freedom Charter say. It's about what the newspapers will say. People take decisions based on what the media will say, not on what the Freedom Charter says. We are no longer guided by the Freedom Charter. We are guided by Hashra Omar G. We are guided by Mushweshwe. We are guided by editors, by journalists. The manifesto of the ANC, even if it said we will deal with the issue of labor brokers, we are concerned about what will the papers say. We spoke about media tribunal. Instead of implementing those resolutions, we are concerned about what will the media say. If that is the question, then why are we not leaving the media to govern this country? Because we are concerned about what the media says. It can never be. The Freedom Charter never said the media shall govern. The Freedom Charter said the people shall govern. Comrades, a struggle for total emancipation is now. It can never be postponed. The ANC released discussion documents on what they call second transition. It is an admission that we need to confront an economic struggle. We have political power, we've got some social power, we don't have economic freedom. Comrades, every morning as long as you can't put bread on the table, but now they will listen to the last born who brings bread on the table. So why is I if there is a brother in a family who provides more than the father, even if the father can claim to have authority over this family, but you don't have the real influence. Because if you don't have money, you are nothing. That's how this world is governed. So we have political power, but we don't have money. Money is in the hands of those who have defeated politically. They still control everything, including the air we breathe. They are in charge. They can decide to close water today for this township and lie that they are fixing a pipe. You can't do anything. Because they are in charge. That is the real power. They can buy the minds of the people because they control the media. By buying the media, they buy our minds because the media has got an influence. Comrades, we must fight for the real power. Even if we are no longer in the Youth League tomorrow, the Youth League leadership has got a responsibility to continue with that struggle. We have not done anything wrong, comrades. The only wrong we did was to ask for jobs for the unemployed, was to ask for toilets for those who don't have toilets. The only wrong thing we did was to ask that townships should have health facilities. The only thing wrong we did was to ask that the Freedom Charter never said we'll build people small houses, but instead it said we'll build our people houses. We used to attack these houses and say apartheid government has built matchboxes for our people. we are building different matchboxes because they've got corners, but the size is the same. A new design of a matchbox. We never said that is what we'll do for our people. When we demanded that, we then touched the nerves of those who control South Africa. The only thing we demanded was that the wealth of this country should be shared with the people of this country. We never said we must take away from white people. We said we must share with white people. We never said they must be driven to a sea. We said we must share with them. We never said we must grab their land. We said if they own 1,000 hectares, we will take 800, they will remain with 200, and we'll share the 800. That's what we said. Comrades, we said that we need to fight for the rights of domestic workers who don't earn anything. The workers who go to work, they don't even have money to pay transport. They work very hard, yet they are paid peanuts. They don't have money to pay for the fees of their children. Even if after getting their salary, a month-end salary, to them is not a salary, because they know they must go and pay Mashonisa. Mashonisa has got their IDs. Mashonisa has got their bank cards. Those who are fortunate to have banks, Mashonisa is in control of their lives. Even when it is raining, these people go to work. They don't care because they know they must provide for their families. Whether it's hot, whether it's cold, they walk to work. Some of them, because of problems of money of transport, they no longer go back home. They stay in the back rooms. And those who have employed them, at night they knock those doors, they rape them. And they can't even talk about those rapes because they know the day they speak about that, they will be fired. The young ones are always standing at the corners of their streets, waiting for the bus to come, because they know that when the bus comes, my mother will be carrying a plastic, and I will be running to this mother to receive the leftovers. Our parents work, our parents go to work, even if they are not paid, they know that at the end of the day, they will take the leftovers home, because that's what makes the children smile. That's a mistake we did. We fought for those people. We wanted to bring their dignity, and we touched the nerves of those who want to see those people continuing to suffer. We were fighting for the mothers who are giving birth in the shacks because there are no ambulances to help them. The young children are forced to help their mothers when they deliver because the parents, the father is not there. The father is underground in a mine. The young children, they grow up traumatized because they've had to perform duties they're not supposed to perform at that age. When this youth becomes angry with life, we ask questions why. It can never be correct. Those are the people we fought for. Those are the people who have inspired us to join the struggle. Those kids who go to school, come back, there are no food during break, and they make a U-turn and go back to school and continue to soldier on as if nothing happened. Those are the children who are inspiring us. Those children who go to school without shoes during winter, during summer, those are the people who have inspired us. We are not inspired by those who own the means of production. They can say whatever they say about our situation. We know poverty. We have lived poverty. We are the children of domestic worker. We know how to turn a kitchen in the evening into a bedroom. And you can't even sleep nicely because you must wake up early before visitors come and convert that bedroom again into a kitchen. Senzenina, yo, senzenina, yeah, senzenina, yo, senzenina, yeah, oh senzenina, yeah. Senzenina, yo, senzenina, yeah, senzenina, yo, senzenina, yeah, senzenina. Yo, senzenina, yo, senzenina, yeah, senzenina, yeah, senzenina, yo, oh senzenina. Yeah, senzenina, yo, senzenina, yeah, senzenina, yeah, senzenina, yo, senzenina. Yeah, Amanda, viva ANC, viva, Noma Kuvi, Siaya, Siaya, Noma Kuvi, Siaya, Siaya. Suspenders, Besi Kosha, Besi Wopa, no more Besi suspenders, Besi Kosha, Besi Wopa, no more Guvi, Siaya, Siaya. Suspenders, Besi Kosha, Besi Wopa, no more Besi suspenders, Besi Kosha, Besi Wopa. Who left? Who right? The massa. Who left? Guitar. Killer man. You wata wata, samarumbo, samarumbo rumbo, asicha, silta tile, I like it, silta tile, I like it, sipram konto, alaye, kichi kichi, kichima, so fast kichi, and boy, so fast kichi. Shoot to kill, kill our shoot to kill our, kiss the Boer, the farmer, kiss the Boer, the farmer, brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa, Jason.